What's up, guys? So today I have a project that I've actually kind of been putting off a little bit, but I'm really excited about it. I'm not sure why I've been putting it off, but I am going to give this pantry a total makeover and make it look really awesome. First things first, guys, we gotta get all this stuff out of here. So I had really hoped to organize things as I took them out of the pantry, but ultimately we moved in and we just started putting stuff in there, and there was just so much and there was no rhyme or reason to it at all. I just couldn't even. So I just focused on getting it out of there and decided to organize it later. And yeah, there was a ton of stuff in there, guys. Oh my gosh. I actually asked my girls if they wanted to help me, and you know, they were super excited to do that. So cool beans for me, I got help. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally. We finally got it emptied. And now we get to move on to the fun stuff. Did I say fun? Well, we will get to the fun. But first, I had to wipe everything down, sweep up after myself. And then we cannot forget, I didn't sand, but I did scuff up the shelves. It's really important when you're painting to do that so your paint has a good surface to stick to. And then of course you have another mess to clean up, so I vacuumed up all that dust I made. Oh look, it's finally time to paint and I forgot to check the camera. Oops. But this is me starting to put this really crisp and clean white on the walls. And that's my amazing husband who took over for me, because painting while up on a ladder is just a little difficult. He actually ended up painting the whole room, which was awesome. And finally, color. So I went with this, I guess it's a mint green. I just never think of it like that, but it's totally a mint green. It's a color that I super duper love. I always call it vintage green. I love vintage things. And there's a lot of things that are vintage that are this color. So I call it vintage green. Anyways, so this is me painting all our pantry shelves in this really pretty, really fresh mint type of a green. So yeah, painting, it's a lot of work, kind of. I mean, I was doing a lot of corners. You know, all the shelves had corners. I was using a brush around the edges and then a roller. And I wanted to make sure that I was super duper happy with my end product. So I did it all, and then I did it all again, and then I did it all again. 3 coats total, but I was so happy with how it looked when I was done. It was definitely worth it. I came up with a really fun idea for this little kind of support beam and for the end of the shelf. So this is just me priming those areas for the next coat of fun paint. Oh yeah, guys, always make sure you stir your paint. Some of my paints were very separated when I opened them, and I had to stir some of them for like 5 minutes just to make sure that they were really, you want a good finished product, so just do it right the first time. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so this was like one of the big surprises. I decided to do peel and stick tile in here. It's something I've seen a lot of people do, and I've wanted to do it. I just wasn't going to do that at my old house because I didn't know if it would actually come off clean, and I don't think it would, by the way. At least not the one I got. So this is my first experience putting up peel and stick tile. So I definitely learned a few things. There are some learning curves. One thing I would say, I could not cut this stuff straight with scissors. So I've seen a lot of people say, oh, it cuts real easy, and it really does, but like I just could not get a straight cut. I actually used my big paper cutter, and that worked great. Super important, big thing I learned coming in 3, 2, 1. You need to sand the walls, guys. So yeah, after all that work, the next morning it had fallen, and I was so bummed out. I had to throw all of that away, and I decided, okay, I need to sand the walls. So I did. So here I am, round 2. I actually just put these pieces up and I left them all the way till the next morning. I wanted to be certain that they were going to stay. And they totally did. I was so thrilled the next morning and ready to do the rest. There's my sanded walls. And here's a fun little thing. My dad made me this to store my cans. So with all the tiles up, time for touch-ups, and oh my gosh, I love the results. Surprise! My really fun idea was to have a chalkboard built right into the pantry. So I got chalkboard paint and I just painted it on there. I did also do 3 coats of this. Definitely worth it to have a great chalkboard. Wow, I am so happy with this. Like, I literally walk in there and I just smile. Now it is time to put everything back. Sorry, my camera went a little out of focus for a minute, but it was so fun to put all the food back and have it look like really nice and organized. That makes me so happy. I wanted to tell you all a little more about this amazing can holder. Oh my gosh, look how well it's working out. So initially I was gonna have something a little more complex, but I decided let's just make this easy. Let's make it attainable. And it totally was. My dad got this done, like in like 2 hours or something. And I painted it and I love it. So you will definitely notice some things moving around. I kind of like put everything in there, and then I looked at it and I kind of played around with it and I moved things. But in the end, you'll see it turned out really great. So this was the other fun extra little thing that I came up with, and my dad helped me. He just cut out some boards and I painted them with the chalkboard paint and put some hooks in them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. It means so much to me. I love my pantry, and I hope you enjoyed watching me give it a makeover. Oh, and a little side note, I decided to give my spice cabinet a makeover too. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Bye, guys. Because you're always talking through my videos. So annoying. Let's try that again.